up, everyone? And welcome to another rousing edition of your wonderful monthly episode called Epic Nerd Time. I'm your host, Josh Jones, and with me today, the Kobe Bryant of TMNT figure collecting, Mr. Ken Ford.
Yo, yo. Hey, so first, check this out. I just got this. Check out my new threads here. You see that?
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Got to get a t-shirt every month or some shit. I don't know.
Where'd you get that from?
The box. I'll show you. When we do our scoops.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
Awesome. Because as you guys can tell, we are a little less handsome this month. Mr. Perry Chapman is long gone via airplane. We don't know when he's coming back again. Perry, I hope you're having fun in Alaska and drink some glacier water for the both of us.
Yeah, man. He's out in the bush right now. Literally awesome. Took a water plane. I can't even think of a pontoon plane out there.
Yeah.
And with his cousin, and he's out in the bush camping, and I think he's hunting moose. So just ripping it.
The one thing that I'm so happy about is that he has that Super 7 Leo with him.
Yeah. Yeah. He took Leo with him. If I
shoot something big, right. Leo is sitting on this rack.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
That's gonna be great. He's sent us some glam shots already, but yeah, that'll be the big one. I'm hoping next episode we have something to show off.
I do too. That, or at least we can make some comic captions on it and put it on Instagram beforehand.
Right.
Oh my gosh. But guys, we are in Epic Nerd Time and another rousing edition brought to you by Lesser Known Comics. As you can tell, we are down in person, but we're still trucking along. Guys, if you do remember September 11th, hold it in your hearts wherever you were. Kind of a shitty day, regardless of how you feel about it. But let's jump into something a little more lighthearted. Some this month's scoops.
Yeah. You want to go first? You want me to?
Honestly, I've only got two things, and one of them's kind of a big boy purchase.
All right, go for it.
So I can go for it. First off, my scoops this month. I've been seeing this online, guys who do figure photography and stuff, and I'm like, who's this white ninja thing? And then I realized it was freaking a G.I. Joe figure. And it's the G.I. Joe Storm Shadow.
Yeah. Dude, him and...
It's a perfect addition of like a white ninja. Like you just want a good old plain white ninja with some accessories.
Yeah.
Like it works perfect. And I've been seeing it on like figure photography, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I noticed it at Walmart in that G.I. Joe section, and I said, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I'm taking this thing home with me.
Dude, I've got to find that old G.I. Joe cartoon movie. I don't know when it came out, 1990, something like that. Way back when we were kids, I used to watch it all the time. And I don't even know what the name of it is. I'm sure any of you who collect or know G.I. Joe are probably laughing at me right now. But yeah, I need to find that just to watch with my kid. I'd love to go back to that.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've watched some G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I feel bad because everybody's like, you should know Storm Shadow, and it's like, nope, didn't know. No shit.
No, I don't either. I went down and picked up some turtles from a guy last week, and he's a big Transformers collector, and so like down here there's collectors groups, and mainly it's G.I. Joes and Transformers, and I don't know a thing about either of them. I know some of the names and stuff, but that's about it.
I have a couple of Transformers, and I have one G.I. Joe, and that's probably where it's going to stay.
Yeah. Yep.
But sadly, moving along, leaving Storm Shadow in the dust, my big boy purchase for the month. Yes, it's discontinued. Yes, I might have paid a little too much for it. But whatever. It is the Sentinel Miles Morales Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse figure. Now, its first glance is it's tiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's small for a 7-inch.
But it's supposed to be like the movie.
Right.
If it's accurately drawn and made like the movie, he is kind of tiny, the way the animation works in that movie. So I get it, but I'll say this. The clothes help this thing so much.
Yeah.
Like it gives it a little bulk. The shoes make the feet a little bigger.
Right.
You know what I mean? The hood on the jacket and stuff. And there's a
It's
ton of
the shoes
accessories.
slip on and off.
They get pegged. They're pegged, kind of
gotcha.
like how you would change a
Yeah.
hand or something. Comes with a sweet stand, obviously. Instructions, but so many sets of hands.
Yeah.
The spider ham mallet, a hood, 2 heads, and then down below it has another tray, and that's webs and a phone and some headphones.
Yeah, nice.
Like the only thing that I am ish on, and I'll show it to you, is the shoelaces.
Huh. Yeah.
Hard to tell, hard to focus, but
Right.
they pop out real easily.
Oh,
So I'm
really?
like, yeah, well, sort of, you know. I've had one pop out pretty good, so I'm thinking if I ever take it anywhere, do any figure photos with it, I'll just leave those shoelaces at home.
Yeah.
But
who made it?
Sentinel.
Okay, it is Sentinel. All right, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's Sentinel. It is not the Mafex or Muffex or whatever.
Yeah.
The Mafex's clothes are a little baggy.
Yeah.
Cool, but it's also wired too. So
yeah.
I don't know. I went this way with this figure, and honestly, I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Sentinel figs at all. I have to check those out.
I can't wait to do some fun ass figure photos in the kitchen with it or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, see, he's cool because you can literally put him in like any setting and he'll fit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do anything with him. So that's the cool thing about Spider-Man and in the all the variants. Like they just kind of fit in with everything you want to do with it instead of trying to make anything themed.
Yes. And another thing too, what I liked about it is I started trying to add up the accessory bill. Like if I'm going to buy a regular Miles and put clothes on it and aftermarket shoes and shit like that. And it damn near got up to the point of it being the same. So I was just like, screw it. I'm going to buy the whole thing as the figure. And I don't regret it at all. It's a little tiny, but it's sweet.
Yeah,
so
nice. Yeah, man, I might have to scoop one of those, dude. I really like the Morales costume and any of them. They all come with a bunch of cool stuff. So
I want to get a backpack for it.
Yeah,
that's the only other thing that I would like to have for it.
Right.
I think a backpack would be sweet. But other than that, it's got a spray can. It's got phones. It's got like an iPhone. It's got headphones that come on and off of it.
Yeah.
It's got 2 web spraying hands. So, I mean, it's jacked to the gills with accessories.
Right on. That's sweet.
But yeah, that's my big boy purchase. That's my scoops and scores, guys. Not very much this month on my end.
I'll make up for that.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of
I think you can do that. So lay it on us, brother.
I don't think I ever showed off my Deadpool. Did I?
I think you showed it to us like right when you got it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I think I've seen a couple photos of it, but not too much.
So this dude's a Revoltech. Had some guys fall. This dude's a Revoltech. And I mean, he's sweet. And I got these clothes for him off Amazon, little $20 purchase. This is
yes.
He's wearing the X-Force costume. Let me point this down here. There we go. He's wearing the X-Force costume, so he's all gray. And he's cool. I mean, like he poses and has this about the same amount of accessories that your Miles does and stuff. But I'm for the $90 purchase, I'm just not as impressed as I wanted to be with the Revoltech.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. The Tamashii Nations, and the SH Figure Arts, that's really the two that I've got. And then I'm like, man, these are sweet. My Hulk that I have and my Mando, they're both badass, and the detail and just the posability and everything is really sweet on them. For Revoltech, though, I don't know. People talk them up a lot, and I'm just not over the moon. And so with that, I got on what is it, AliExpress, which is like the cheap stuff that comes from China, and I bought a Deathstroke. and he's supposed to be a Revoltech too. I don't know if he is. I mean, comparing these two together, they're very close. And I paid $20 for him shipped. Had to wait 2 weeks for him to get here, but I mean, everything he came with, all the stuff he's got, and what I'm doing with them, like that. Buying Deadpool for $20 on AliExpress would be where it's at compared to spending 90 from BBTS.
This is a hot take of September right here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So for sure. And I mean, he's cool. Like he looks sweet. He's got swords, he's got guns, he's got grenades he came with. I mean, I've stood him up and left him in the cabinet and he hadn't even thought about falling over, so I've been impressed with this $20 purchase right here. I think that he and any other Revoltex that I'm going to even think about buying, I'm going to get on AliExpress and try and scoop for cheap like that instead of ponying up the dough for someone like this. So and then
that's
you can
crazy. I mean, I love to hear these hot takes about the Revoltech because you think Revoltech would be really top dollar.
I know.
But before we move on, you do have a clothed Deadpool, and I have a clothed Deadpool as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Twinkies. Yeah, that's sweet.
But yes, buy clothes for your action figures, guys.
Yeah, man, for
Don't
sure.
Be lame. What else
totally
you got,
worth the money. I think they're cool. I love accessorizing. They're I don't know. It just gives them more character and more stuff you can do with them. Photo ops, junk like that.
Photos are so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then
what else did you scoop?
Couple real scoops I got are that Don right there. I found him at GameStop for half price. They had a big sale and picked him up for $60, and I'm leaving him in the box. Like, I know you've got Don, and he's out and he's adventuring and doing things, but I'm leaving him in the box. I don't know. I might pull him out. I don't know. I've got so much other stuff to play with. I'm like, I'm just gonna hang on to him and see what happens. I also picked up Mikey. I got online and found him. I spent $20 more on him, but I still got $40. Got him for $40 less than what you pay for him.
Donnie's a scoop of the month. A quarter scale Donnie for $60.
Yeah, for the price. Yeah, for sure. And then I picked up the Last Night on Earth. So that's this Bane and all these guys.
That 5-pack of Batman you sent us earlier in the month.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And they were on sale. This was $60 for all 5. And this dude's a freaking chunk. Like, he's not as tall, I think, is what Perry got. But have him in the hand, he's like your clown face from Spawn that you got, man. Yeah. Like, you just hold him and he weighs like 8 pounds, but he's sweet.
You could knock out the dog with it.
Yeah, he's sweet. And let me grab Batman and stuff. So I don't know if you've read that comic. There might be a cartoon about it. There is. But this is Omega. So this is actually Bruce Wayne. And Bruce Wayne's clone wakes up in a lab and the Omega virus is taken over and is basically mind controlling people. And that's what Bruce Wayne has done. He's like, originally he's fed up with society and where everything's going. And so he secretly unleashes this virus and kills off like every superhero or enslaves the others. Like Wonder Woman's one that's left. She's got like a faction of people, and Nightwing and a few others that they come back and take the new Batman and try and take everything back. So, but when Batman gets out of the lab, he has to cross the desert and he finds Joker hanging out on on a pole and his head's in this. And so he carries Joker around, and the whole time Joker's just literally cracking good jokes. And he ends up with this big stupid suit. I think I talked about this in the last episode in the comic. Ends up with this big stupid suit and makes Batman call him Robin. So it's a good story. It's a really good story. I
joked about that.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Other things. So I had something show up yesterday. I don't know if you've seen this before. This guy. This is Half Court. So he is a turtle fig. And he's hard to find.
The giraffe?
Yeah, he's really hard to find. people sell them for a lot on eBay and stuff. There aren't many of them out there. I don't have his accessories. That's the only thing. His head goes up and down. But he's definitely one of the better scoops I have for my turtle collection. They I don't know, they didn't make many of them. I don't even know when he was made. 93. So
Wow.
I think he came out maybe with the Shogun guys, somewhere around then. They've got a few others that people are paying big bucks for, but I found him in a group I'm in for a good deal, and I had to grab him. And I got this Technodrome Scout almost complete. So this is almost complete. It's missing a ladder and these missiles here, but it's freaking sweet. And
that is sweet.
I got it for a scoop with it's got Rocksteady in there, with a bunch of other stuff. And I mean, I think I've got $20 in this thing, and it's worth like 95. So I'm happy with this. I need to clean it up more. It was a lot dirtier than it is right now. I don't know if y'all can tell on here, but I got to brush everything down, and
it looks pretty nice from here.
Yeah. And
that's awesome.
Right, and the last thing is where I got the shirt from. So I found this at Target, and I wasn't gonna get it, but it had a shredder in there, and I don't have a cartoon shredder NECA fig. And so I decided to grab all this, and it comes with a shirt. It's got the fig. He's not in there. He's behind me. He's wearing a purple suit instead of a gray shirt, which is a little different. But yeah, you get a little keychain and some magnets, and this freaking Krang beanie. Look at this thing. I'm wearing that on Halloween.
Oh my god! Yeah. Yes, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's dumb, but
the box is sweet too. Like it looks like the box is nice.
Yeah.
You put like figure accessories and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
That's sweet.
So I don't know. I was going back and forth on that, but
how much was the box? How much was that little?
It was like $50. It wasn't bad, because I mean,
figure and a shirt,
you pay $35 for this, so yeah, it wasn't bad.
Oh hell no, that's not bad.
I could keep going, but I'll stop there.
No, your scoops definitely outrival mine this month for sure.
Yeah, I've been working hard. I'm getting married now, so I gotta.
That's the other thing I was about to get into.
Well,
heard you did a little proposing.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she said yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
So she's pumped, loves the ring. Yeah, it worked out well. She was super surprised. Had no idea.
How is she dealing with this newfound action figure stuff and dealing with this podcast and stuff?
She's all right. The podcast thing she likes. I mean, she says, she's happy about that. The figure stuff though, she wants me to slow down a little bit. So we'll see.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, congratulations, guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
That's rad. That's so rad. But before we get off scoops, I definitely want to get into something. And that was that new Marvel Legends series with the Khonshu Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
What did you think? Just give me a quick hot take on that. Are you down? Are you good? Are you leaving it alone? Where are you at with that one?
It's isn't it like 7 figures just to get Khonshu done, I think?
Something like that. Yeah.
And that's a lot. The Howard the Duck's in there though, and he looked pretty cool. So I don't know. I'll have to see how I'm feeling whenever that comes out. I
might be just buying them, getting to build a figure, keeping what I want, and then just flipping the rest.
Yeah. Just sell what you can get out of the others, kind of thing. So
the zombie Iron Man's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
I like that.
But there were a couple in there that, I mean, it was kind of like gimmies, like they weren't going to sell them without doing the Build-A-Fig piece in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the freaking Jimmy Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The Red Skull would be pretty cool. It does come with that Tesseract thing.
Yeah, I'd hang on to the Red Skull. He's cool. I like having villains.
Did you see the Loki from the Loki movie that comes with that big Tesseract?
No.
There's a Marvel
the
Legends
movie?
Loki that
Yeah.
yeah, it's like from their series or whatever, but it's a Marvel Legends Loki, and in the thing is like a damn Tesseract.
Oh, that's cool. No, I
So
haven't
I
seen
thought
that.
that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
No, I definitely wanted to get your thoughts on that because I mean, Conchu's sweet, and
Yeah, I know, right?
I really think they kind of dropped the ball giving us a Conchu Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll have to in that too, like spending money. If you're those are the legends are 25 a piece, I think.
yeah,
So you're looking at like $150 just to get Khonshu. So if Mayfex or somebody else has one for that same price, then why not just spend pony up
it's a
and buy the one,
no-brainer.
Yeah, So we'll
But
have to see who else is coming out with one.
for sure, I hope somebody does. My Mayfed, Sentinel, SH Figure Arts, somebody.
Yeah.
Bring me that Conchu, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for Scoops, guys. We had to talk a little bit about some new and upcoming stuff and talk about how much we spent our money on this month. Perry's not here this month, and Canton has claimed that he's not reading comic books anymore because he's too busy trying to please his fiance.
Yeah.
So we're going to use this section here to promote our sponsor, Lesser Known Comics. Guys, head over to Lesser Known Comics, use promo code EpicNerd15 at checkout, and save yourself some dough. Because with Lesser Known, there's all sorts of new stuff coming in. Excuse me. I want to talk about Tights comic book, issue 1 and 2. If you head over to Kickstarter, there's a few more days left. At Tights Comic Book on Instagram, guys, you can pick up some sweet comics. Story: it's a world recovering from COVID-21. Global economies are in the toilet, crime rates are at record highs, and now everyday superheroes, also known as Tights, have emerged in an attempt to right society's wrongs. Unfortunately, most of these Tights don't have any professional crime-fighting skills, let alone superpowers. No, they're out-of-work regular Joe and Jane vigilantes who often find themselves clogging up the criminal justice system and fighting a losing battle against law and order. And that's why they're a particular pain in the ass for our protagonist, the young, brash, anti-Tights federal judge Oliver Andrews. But when Oliver is blackmailed by Tights into helping them take down San Francisco's major crime syndicate, he will ultimately find himself becoming the very thing he hates the most, a superhero. So guys, check it out. Tights issue 1 and 2 is on Kickstarter, and this is being brought to you by Lesser Known Comics. More and more stuff coming out on the indie comic scene. Another guy that we had on, Dismay. Dismay Avenues issues 1 and 2 psychological horror anthology. Coming soon to Kickstarter. I believe it starts October 11th. Check that out on Kickstarter. You can check out our previous interview with the man from Dismay on our channel here. But go to Kickstarter, get notified of the launch. Middle of October, that begins. So guys, October is going to be full of indie comics. Full of indie comics. And I've got one more I want to talk about before we move on. And that is my man, Dan Price from Bigfoot Knows Karate. Chapter 2, Born Under a Bad Sign, coming to Kickstarter October 12th. What I love about Dan Price is that these things are like, the titles are very blues influenced, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Born Under a Bad
title.
Sign. Yeah. I think there's another one that involves a Robert Johnson tune that's coming out. So
Nice.
if you guys can only, there's a fair few of those, so you guys can probably narrow that down.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Knows Karate hitting Kickstarter again. Chapter 2, Born Under a Bad Sign. Check that out. We'll be talking more about that stuff. Lesser Known Comics. Head over to Lesser Known Comics. Check out all their library. Whatever you can get your hands on, some meat for your eyeballs, and pick up some comics today. Use promo code EpicNerd15 at checkout. Moving on. Comic Corner. The stash is done. We've got a whole bunch of news. You ready to rapid fire through this thing?
Yeah.
All right. One thing I thought that was pretty cool. HanSolo's blaster sells over for $1 million at auction.
Yeah, that's
A
freaking
blaster,
nuts.
a blaster Harrison Ford used while playing Han Solo in Star Wars: A New Hope has sold for over $1 million. It's the DL-44 heavy blaster pistol.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Where I wonder where this thing's sold. Where's it going? Is it staying in the US or is it going overseas? Who the heck bought this thing?
I'm trying to read down here.
So it sold from the London-based prop house Bapty & Co.
Yes.
They found it in their inventory. Huh.
I'm trying to find out who has bought this thing, but it's not telling me.
No,
through
it
the
doesn't
article.
say in here who bought it. That's still freaking sweet though.
Yes. No, it did. It said sold for $1,057,000, but did not specify the buyer.
Yeah.
So
and then why'd they stop at 1,057,000? Like you already got the 7 digits, and then you're gonna stop at like if you can afford $1 million, you can pop another 500,000 on there.
$1 million. I want $1 million and 50 cents.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought that was pretty sweet. Han Solo's blaster has a new home.
Yeah, that's
sweet. Some more action figures. The Marvel Legends comic Gore figure is on sale.
He's cool.
He looks crazy.
Yeah, he's really cool. The photos are sweet that they put out with it too.
Have you taken advantage of the Thor: Love and Thunder on Disney Plus yet?
Yeah, we watched it in theaters, and then we watched the movie 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. I forgot what we watched last night, but yeah, we did. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. My wife wants to see Chris Hemsworth's butt.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's all she talked about. She-Hulk stuff. Let's get into some She-Hulk stuff. What do you think so far about She-Hulk?
So
where are you at with it?
It's kind of like Thor: Love and Thunder. You know, it's not it's not dark. Like it's uppity. I'm curious where it's going after these episodes, you know, and they, you know, I love seeing the cameos, and she even talks about the cameos in it. So I like the character a lot. I really do. I hope that we get some good battle scenes later on, you know, and there's some more conflict than her just trying to get a date or a job. But you know, besides that, I'm liking
seeing
it.
her being a lawyer.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. Like the whole Wong. Like, have you seen the recent episode?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like the whole Wong thing, and like how she's got to represent him now. Like, I want to see some more superheroes get into some shit. Like,
yeah,
I want to see, you know, the new Captain America get a speeding ticket or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like,
and is Charlie Cox and is Daredevil going to be in this at all?
That's what I've heard, and I think that they're supposed, like the next episode, they're supposed to be, you know, a little sexual tension.
Ooh.
Between Jen Walters and Matt Murdock.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
So talking about She-Hulk.
Like the way she talks.
Talking about some of the She-Hulk, there is one of the stars, Nikki Ramos, actress Ginger Gonzaga reveals that she owns a number of the She-Hulk comics, including a few rare and specific ones that her and her co-stars bought on eBay. She says, "Oh, I have some Savage She-Hulk 1, which you can check out above. Josh Segarra and I might have stolen all the vintage She-Hulk comics from eBay, so if anyone's looking, we bought them about 7 months ago."
Yeah.
And this is that chick that's her paralegal.
Okay.
This is her paralegal chick, her paralegal friend that's basically making her getting into all the social shit.
Yeah.
She's actually buying She-Hulk comics.
That's cool.
Now, I know we talked about this in our group chat, but I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast. And that is She-Hulk's Jamila Jamil shares off-color used stunt footage.
Yeah.
You remember this one at all?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So basically, there is a cut clip, deleted scene or whatever, where She-Hulk punches Titania in the vagine.
Yeah. They should have made that the last clip on the show,
They
Or
could have
were
made that really funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I
I
get
know.
it. But I love what the actress said. She's like, "There's all this crotch punching, but you never see women's crotches get
Right. Yeah.
punched.
Yeah.
I need more vagine punching." I
Yeah.
just thought that was so
That's
awesome.
freaking hilarious.
Like, I love it. But still sticking with She-Hulk, little bits here. She-Hulk writer admits Disney Plus series originally developed as a legal procedural until writers' room realized none of us are that adept at writing rousing trial scenes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's
So
not Law and
basically,
Order.
yeah. So basically, admitting when you can't do a job.
Yeah.
Good job,
Right.
Marvel. We can't
Yeah.
write Law and Order shit. Let's just
Yeah.
write superhero stuff. I thought that was awesome. I really hope that they can keep this going. Give us
I do
another
too.
deal. Like, I love that Madison or whatever with the Y, but not where you think or what.
Yeah.
She calls him
Two
Wongers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. She was freaking hilarious.
Spoiling all the Sopranos for.
Yeah. I was hoping too that in like the future movies, next Doctor Strange or something, she's in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, like Wong's first scene, he's still hanging out with her.
She needs to be with Wong. They need
Yeah.
to, they're one and the same now. She
Yeah.
can stay at Comertage and watch Sopranos. Like,
Right.
I think it's awesome. Transitioning from She-Hulk, guys. More crazy card news. 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle card for sells for $12.6 million. It just seems like these are investments. Like, if you've got the money, you might as well buy it because here in a few years it's going to go up by millions of dollars.
Yeah, right.
You sell it at an auction, get your money back.
Some old cards.
Yeah.
What'd that other one in the last show sell for?
Jeez, I can't remember. I'd have to look back. I know it wasn't 12.6.
No, that's freaking nuts.
That was Honus Wagner, I believe, the last one.
Yeah, that was Honus Wagner. Unbelievable.
The 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle card with a 9.5 grade from SGC. Quote, the finest known example of a 52 Topps Mantle.
Damn. Yeah, 9.5 for a card is high.
From 1952?
Yeah, and from 1952. Yeah,
damn.
I think it seems like card graders are the hardest. Comic graders aren't bad. And then like toys too, they've got so many categories they do. But like with cards, it's hard to find something that's 9 or higher that, especially that old. That's unreal.
Well, we know here in about 10 days, we're switching gears here again. We know here in about 10 days, we're getting some Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Are you excited for Andor?
Yeah, I am for sure. I think it's going to be awesome.
I hope we can get away from Tatooine.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But talking about this, a gigantic 8.5 acre set was built for both seasons of Andor.
Golly.
Please turn this into a theme park.
Right?
Or something that we can see,
Yeah.
This is awesome. I think it's pretty sweet. Like, they're not going to do a lot of this in front of those Mandalorian blue screens or green screens or whatever, and just have like the little things in front of it. Like, this is getting back to like, mid 90s Alien style movies,
right,
where it's like real deal shit and it looks scary. And I think this is going to be awesome.
I don't know. There's a lot to be said about that for sure. Like even like the old Jim Henson stuff, like they just, I don't feel like the creators they're great with CGI and on computers now, but I want people that can build sets, and can make animatronic stuff. Like that's badass.
That's why those old turtle movies still hold up.
Yeah.
Especially the first two.
Oh yeah.
Like those Jim Henson's Puppet Shop or whatever you want to call, I can't remember exactly what it's called. But man, that we need more of that. Bring it back. Somebody, come on. Bring it back. But Andor, 3 episodes dropping on the 21st.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Are they hour long?
I don't know the length of them yet. I imagine it'll probably be like Mandalorian and anywhere from 38 to 50 minutes.
Yeah, that's good with me. Good.
You guys hear my dogs howling? There's ambulance going by.
Yeah, I got kids out here making a bunch of noise. But yeah, dude, I'm definitely down for if it gets close to 2 hours of some more Star Wars stuff, for sure. I'll block that time off and maybe watch it twice in a row.
Yeah, or I'll watch it the next day for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely on some of these episodes and the stuff that I'm really into, I definitely watch it once and then I'll wait a few days and then watch it again with a little more like peeling the onion, so to speak.
Yeah.
We talked about this a little bit in the last one, and I'm pretty impressed here. Dragon Ball Super superhero tops domestic box office with $20 million haul.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, I have not, but I want to.
Me and a buddy took our kids and it was good. It's it's definitely a Gohan movie. Goku and Vegeta are in it for 5 minutes and that's it. Besides that, it's Piccolo and Gohan. And it's pretty sweet, man. Like he gets a new form and Piccolo gets a new form and they're, it's the typical supervillain superhero premise, and it's just the same story arc. But watching all that stuff and just the dumb Japanese like comedy they have rolled into it too, it's good. I'll definitely be buying it to watch it again for sure.
Yeah, I definitely won't want to see it, but I'll probably have to, like video on demand it or buy it off Amazon or something. But I thought that's awesome that a Dragon Ball movie gets a $20 million haul.
Yeah, for sure.
$32 million worldwide. So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
A new TMNT member, which is kind of odd. But there is a new cast member in the Turtles. For years, Shredder would settle in as a frequent nemesis to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but now he's becoming their ally and a new mentor. In fact, the former villain is cast aside his past as Shredder and now goes by his birth name, Oroku Saki. In his early life as Saki, he was a high-ranking member of the Foot Clan who worked alongside Hamato Yoshi. That all changed when Yoshi and Saki ran into a leadership conflict and convinced the latter to have the former killed. So basically now within the comics, Shredder is the mentor to the Turtles.
Huh. Interesting.
Shredder changed his ways, so to speak.
Yeah.
And now mentors the Turtles. What IDW is doing with the Turtles, I have no idea. Kind of a cool way. There's only really so many ways you can go with it.
Right.
Yeah,
I know, right? That I haven't seen that. I'll have to read up more on that. That there's got to be something that happened. It's either Krang or some other villain, that made Shredder decide that he needed to work with them.
Yes, it's TMNT 131, and I know TMNT 130 had some big stuff going on as well.
Huh.
So check that out. New stuff going on in TMNT. Pretty wild. But sticking with the Turtles, Last Ronin collection becomes New York Times bestseller with first print selling out.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I know I got mine.
Yeah, I did too.
I know you got yours too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. An additional 100,000 units have been ordered and will be released in mid-September. With the series first premiered October 2020, it would sold over 840,000 units of the individual comics being sold.
Yeah, I think Last Ronin really has pulled a lot of people back into it that are our age. I'm sure there's a ton of people out there from all ages that have been keeping up with that stuff. But but I think that this series really made a lot of people start reading comics more.
It definitely pulled me back in. The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, #1, will ship to stores with 3 covers. Cover A, Kevin Eastman and Ben Bishop. Cover B by S.L. Gallant. And a retailer incentive edition by Mike Diodato. Look for it in December. That is some more Last Ronin we talked about last podcast. Last Ronin, The Lost Years, continuing.
Yeah. I know. I'm going to have to get on and pre-order that somewhere.
I'm going to have to get that one too because that's pretty sweet. So check that out. Last Ronin, guys, if you haven't got on that thing and you're a Turtles fan, you're missing out.
Oh man, it's an amazing story.
It truly is.
Yeah.
I think it's just like when you figure out who it is, the last Ronin is, of course, we know it's Mikey. But I mean, like, not knowing that and then knowing that, it's like,
Right.
it blows your mind at first.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Morty's mind blower for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, did you see the new episode of Rick and Morty?
No, I saw the preview for it just like this morning. Whenever I got
Okay.
on Hulu, I saw it, so I'll check them out for sure.
It definitely connects some things from later episodes. It's a deep cut kind of thing.
Is it okay?
This one, it's very deep cutty, but it's pretty good. Moving on, sticking with the turtles. TMNT Ultimates from Super 7, Wave 8. Did we see this?
Yeah. That is that robot Rocksteady?
That's the Genghis Frog, Space Cadet Raph, Shredder, and Robot Rocksteady.
Yeah, dude. Those are freaking sweet.
That
Shredder
Space Cadet
good.
Raph with
Go ahead.
Yes, the Space Cadet Raph with that weird head, like that, like
Yeah.
not the normal space helmet, but like the almost like a F1 fighter helmet looking
Right.
thing.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's sweet. And the little goo booger thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking cool. Well, and so Genghis Frog actually looks really freaking cool. Comparatively.
Yes,
like I've got an old one here, and there's a lot of people that like him a lot. I've never been a huge fan, but this Super 7, he looks sweet. Like just all the little warts on him and stuff. He looks pretty cool.
The glasses, the chain,
Yeah.
the belt of cans or grenades, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the tongue and the gun thing. That's rad. That's a cool figure for sure.
Yeah, and then that robot Rocksteady. A lot of people really like those old Bebop and Rocksteadies like that. It's hard to find one that's in really good condition because the chrome wears off on them. I doubt that'll happen with this fig.
No, I doubt that.
Yeah.
And the little like blast accessories are sweet too.
Yeah. And the weapons are like the original. That little bladed chainsaw sword, that's something he had. So I like how they pay homage to that for sure.
Yeah, and then they also come with the OG racks too. So like, if you ever need weapons, OG weapons, and you can get a Super 7, there's OG weapons rack in there.
Yeah.
With them too. So I thought that's cool.
Yeah.
$229 for the 4.
Right.
I mean, Super 7's expensive, so don't get me wrong. I like the Genghis and I like the Space Cadet Raph.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get all those turtles in disguise. Those might be the only Super 7s I have. I don't know, unless I decide to sell all my NECA stuff. But yeah, that Raph and Sewer Sammy Leo are definitely going on the shelf.
And they have an undercover Raph coming out, which isn't undercover Dawn, but they have an undercover Raph. So I thought that's cool too.
They did a run. Playmates did a run in the early 90s of an undercover Raph, and he had a cloth coat, and that thing's expensive. If you ever find that whenever you're rummaging through stuff at a thrift store and he's got his jacket, you found a freaking treasure.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Yeah.
Little rapid fire on this one. Hasbro looking to start shipping out the Marvel Legend Haslab Galactus in November of 2022. That's basically the Galactus that's the size of my baby.
Yeah. They've got the Sentinel's been out. I've seen there's a guy here in Arkansas that's wanting to sell one. I've seen it bouncing around. He's still asking a hefty price. And I mean, Galactus is sweet, but these guys, like, you got to have a room devoted to collecting if you're going to get something this big, because these are so big that you can take the 7-inch figs and literally pose them up on top and around them, and they're sweet. They're real sweet, but they take up a lot of room.
Definitely like adopting a child.
Yeah.
You have to give it a spot. Its own special spot.
Yeah. If you own a toy store, this is going to be like one of your main displays, and that says do not touch around it. But yeah, this dude's bad. I guess he's coming with all of his the people that work for him. I can't think of what they call
heralds.
Yeah, his heralds. Yeah. Because these are all the ones that he had the ones that seek out the planets he destroys. It's freaking
Yeah,
cool. How much is he? $600? Something like that.
probably. I had
Yeah.
when it's Haslab and it's that kind of big figures like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like 4 off of Haslab, and it's going to be 6 or 7 off of third
Yeah.
party vendors.
Man.
Sticking with figures, Super 7, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown supersized figure.
Yeah.
Standing
I
16
love
inches tall, posable supersized Charlie Brown premium vinyl features soft custom tailored clothing, a felt costume party mask, a classic sheet ghost costume, and with a paper trick or treat bag that says that Psy holds a rock. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown teaches us when things don't work out the way we'd hoped, it's still possible. Next year might be different. Check it out on Big Bad Toy Store. The box, the box
Yeah.
alone,
The
man.
box is cool. I
I
love
mean,
all these cartoon figs they do. The Ren and Stimpy and these. Man, there's more. I can't even think of the others.
I may not buy it, obviously, but I mean, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I hope that they do more stuff like this. Granted, it's a quarter scale Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Right. That's a chunk.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
His head looks bigger than my newborn's head.
Right. Yeah. It's probably like not softball. It's probably like volleyball size. As big as his head is in the freaking cartoon.
But guys, that's it for news. Kind of a quick rundown of just a whirlwind of shit. Ken, do you have anything else?
Oh, no, not right now. I've been,
Okay. No,
been busy.
I get it. We've all been busy. I appreciate
Yeah.
you sitting down and doing this today.
Oh, dude, we watched Morbius last night. So that'd be the second time I've seen it, and Trevor was in. So my boy was into it, and my fiance's mom was here, and she loved it. So they love Jared Leto, and I'm still curious. I know we've talked about it, but I'm still curious to see where it's going. Are we? Because it had Vulture in the end of it, and is Venom gonna roll into this? Or is he in our universe now? Because I don't know which is which. If Vulture came from one universe, is Morbius in ours too? And is Venom there now too? So do we have 3 villains or potential villains with Spider-Man rolled into that whole scenario?
I think the Venom is in our universe because we watched the Venom kind of get sucked back through the time thing, and a little piece was left behind.
Yeah.
I think Venom is here in our universe, and I think, I mean, you would think it would all connect.
Yeah, dude, that'll be nuts. I hope they do it. That'll be freaking awesome to see all that happen. Especially since nobody knows who Spider-Man is.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. I'm interested to see how that plays out, and who remembers and doesn't remember Spider-Man for what he is, and
yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's a crazy tie-in. But with news being done, we're gonna fall in to our wonderful Hero of the Month segment. But I don't know if we call these guys heroes. I don't know if we call these guys anti-heroes. But we are going to talk about the new Thunderbolts team up, the upcoming Marvel movie. It looks like, from what I can see, you've got good old Johnny Mayonnaise, U.S. agent.
Mm-hmm.
You got Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier, the new Black Widow. Black Widow's dad, I'm thinking, Alexei, whatever, I can't remember that guy's name is. Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
And is that Taskmaster on the end?
Should be Taskmaster, yeah.
And then that's I would imagine that's Val with the sunglasses and the coat. Or is that somebody new?
Yelena Belova?
No, Yelena Belova is the new Black Widow.
Okay.
That's Florence Pugh. Red Justice was the guy's name. Valentina Fontaine. That's Julie. Yeah, it's got to be Val. That's got to be Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Old
Oh,
Seinfeld.
she's yeah.
That's
Yeah,
got to
she'll
be
be
her.
the leader. She's gonna be
They're
yeah,
Nick Fury.
the Nick Fury.
I'm looking at the artwork here, and it definitely doesn't resemble her face too much.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, this is basically Marvel's Suicide Squad, except they're not in prison.
I think. I mean, what do you? This is kind of odd with the Winter Soldier being on this team, but yet just dealing with U.S. Agent like the way he did in Falcon Winter Soldier.
Right.
How is
Yeah,
that?
I don't remember because the U.S. agent. So I mean, I guess like half of these are going to be in jail and the other won't, right? Because Taskmaster, Ghost, and U.S. agent, yeah, were all captured when they were beaten, but the others
I think
weren't.
there was at the end of it all where U.S. Agent comes back out and talks to Julia Louis-Dreyfus again, and he's all suited up.
Right.
So I think she's probably pulling the strings and getting them out of whatever they're into.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing him work. I wonder if he's going to be remorseful for all the bull crap he did in that show, or if he's still going to feel the same way. You know?
Yeah, I can see Winter Soldier defecting from this.
Right.
After a minute.
Yeah.
Do we see Baron Zemo come back?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would think I would think you'd be dumb if you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great character.
Yeah.
Awesome villain. I mean, hell, he got the Avengers to turn on themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
Like, what do you think? Do you think Thunderbolts are going to be good? You think?
Yeah, dude, I do. I mean, I like all of them. A lot of people bash the new Black Widow, but I thought she was cool in that movie. I thought Black Widow was a good movie, and a lot of people didn't like it that much. But no, that and like Taskmaster is one of my favorite villains. I love reading that in the old comics, and even on the Spider-Man show that was on Disney, like 10 years ago, he was a great villain to watch. So,
yes,
which I guess it's a chick in this, isn't it? I think Taskmaster and Ghost are both chicks. Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So,
original members of the Thunderbolts. A little quick one: Baron Zemo, Atlas or Goliath, Mach 1, Mach 2, Mach 3, Mach 4, Mach 5, Mach 10, and Beetle.
Blue Beetle?
It just says Beetle. Meteor Rider, Moonstone, Screaming Mimi, Techno or Fixer, Jolt, Hawkeye, Charcoal, Ogre, Amazon / Man Killer, Plant Man, Cyclone. There's people I need to look up here. Gypsy Moth, Vantage, and Cobalt Man. Cobalt Man was the disguise of Tony Stark when he infiltrated their ranks. So that would be interesting to figure out. This is just some OG Thunderbolt stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to get excited about Thunderbolts. I don't really know how to feel about it.
Right.
Do you know?
We got plenty of time I'm sure there will be cameos in these movies coming up of them in the background or something.
I hope so. And it's a movie. It says upcoming 2024 movie. So this isn't a Disney Plus thing.
Right. Yeah, it'll be a movie. They're really going to have to do a lot in the next movies to kind of promote these guys, I think. And we'll see too, because I think they've got another Suicide Squad planned, that as far as DC goes, because that seems to be the movie that's going over the best with whatever, as far as DC's movies are as they're coming out. So people, I don't know, we'll have to see what the critics say, if they're going to bash it or not.
Who's your favorite member of this current Thunderbolts lineup?
Winter Soldier.
Probably the Bucky. New Black Widow for me.
Yeah. She's cool.
She's pretty rad.
Yeah, I like the actress that plays her too. She was cool in that movie.
All right, guys, that's Hero of the Month. Little Thunderbolts talk. Thought that was kind of cool to get into, a little something that we don't necessarily know too much about.
Right.
But I'm sure we're going to get shoved down our throats here really soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some dirty laundry. Blue Beetle's DC. So there's a Blue Beetle movie, I think, that they're putting
Yeah.
together, or a show. And I don't know. There's a lot of hype about it. A lot of people are excited, and I'm like, man, I don't even know who Blue Beetle is. I guess I'm might be too young for that one. Might have missed out on that guy.
I hope DC can get it together, man.
Yeah,
I really do. We need the good, healthy competition and
yeah,
what we've got, and not just all Marvel stuff.
right.
Guys, we're going to jump off of Hero of the Month and into our main event. We're going to do a quick D23 rundown, and then we are going to pull up the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer and do a little bit of a watch along. As we're running here at about an hour. We're at 2:27 in the afternoon on a Sunday, September 11th. Guys, D23 has officially brought us a Werewolf by Night trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we'll see Moon Knight in this one, but I bet we might see Moon Knight in a later interpretation of Werewolf by Night. Because doesn't Moon Knight debut in a Werewolf by Night comic?
Yeah.
So that's pretty sweet. So it's actually happening. Disney Plus on October 7th. It features Man-Thing. Yeah, it features Man-Thing, Gail Garcia Bernal, and Laura Donnelly. A Secret Invasion trailer was revealed.
Yeah.
Did you see any of this?
I think I watched it a while back. It's going to be interesting them tying all this in there, because it's going to be a lot of stuff we've seen before, I think, in characters, and it's going to depend on the time frame. But there's a lot of things that happen where there's been a scroll in that scene or in that movie, and we're like, oh, I had no idea.
The big scroll reveal. I bet there's a couple.
Yeah.
That were just like the whole time.
Right.
Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This was cool, and I thought this was awesome. This finally got announced. Well, more info. Armor Wars. Don Cheadle will return in Marvel Studios' Armor Wars, coming to Disney Plus. I'm sure we'll see a lot of like Ironheart and suits. Basically, we're gonna see a bunch of suits.
Right. War Machine. So Ironheart's cool. I hope she grows.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of her in Black Panther too.
Yeah.
Villain casting in Ironheart announced. Tech-savvy Ironheart, played by Dominique Thorne, will be facing off with magic user The Hood, played by Anthony Ramos, in the upcoming Ironheart series. So that's cool. One thing I've heard about The Hood is that he combines technology and magic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little, a little mo. This one I thought was pretty sweet. I can't pronounce this name right, but old Short Round from Indiana Jones joins the Loki cast.
Really?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once star will join a new multiverse in the upcoming second season of the Loki series.
Huh.
That's booby traps, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, right.
That's that guy. A Fantastic Four director confirmed. No casting announcements yet. Who do you want to play Reed Richards?
Man. I don't know, dude. I liked I can't even think of the guy's name that played him.
Krasinski?
Yeah. He was cool.
I thought he would work.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people want to poo-poo all over him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're putting me in a spot here on who's going to play Reed Richards.
It's not who's going to play. Who would you like to play?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I'd have to think about that. Maybe I can come back to that here in a sec.
Yeah, I don't mind Krasinski. I wouldn't mind a black Reed Richards.
Right.
If that's what if they were going to go that way. Giancarlo Esposito would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
If Denzel wasn't so old.
Right.
But the more and more I get back to it, I'm thinking, man, it's like they've already groomed Krasinski for the look.
Yeah.
Just give it to him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, who else is tall, fairly skinny, and has dark hair?
Yeah, and who could put the salt and pepper in and make it look good? Because they've already got Benedict Cumberbatch gone.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise ain't gonna do shit with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
An old MCU character returns as Captain America: New World Order's villain. Tim Blake Nelson is returning as the leader in Captain America: New World Order. The villain first appeared in the 2008 Incredible Hulk, taking his gamma radiation-induced supreme intelligence. Do you remember that scene?
Yes.
In that old Hulk movie where that guy got bled on and his head started like just growing in size?
Yeah.
So that's that guy.
Mm.
But that's just a little bit of some of the Marvel announcements from D23 that happened over the weekend. There's tons of stuff. I know that there's a new Bad Batch coming out. There's more Star Wars things. There's some Star Wars shorts coming out as well. Hocus Pocus 2.
Dude, yeah. I'll watch that for sure. Get
Peter
down
Pan
on
and Wendy.
Sarah Jessica Parker and Bette Midler. I'll get down on that.
A Mufasa the Lion King movie.
Yeah, that's the prequel, and I don't know about they're kind of beating that one to death, I think.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see Mufasa's origin story, but man, it better be bad as hell.
Right.
You know what I mean? He better be doing some badass shit.
I'd mean really like the way movies, which I guess is geared towards kids more, but like do a Scar one, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Scar origin story would be cool. Like why is he evil? You know?
Yeah, or include Scar in the Mufasa story.
Yeah, no, he'll have to be in there for sure, you know.
He has to be.
Yeah.
He has to be. Another one that's kind of, I think this has been waiting a while, I think. A live action Little Mermaid.
So Melissa McCarthy is Ursula in that. And
perfect casting.
That's gonna be freaking awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect casting.
Yeah. And then all right, so with that too, Tom Hanks is Geppetto in the new Pinocchio. I didn't know that.
Have you watched that yet?
No, we will soon, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. New Zootopia, tons of Pixar stuff. But yes, and even like I said, different stuff from Star Wars. But one of the biggest things from this whole deal was a Mandalorian season 3 trailer.
Let me get that pulled
some
up
stuff here. Yeah, we're just kind of pulling some stuff here. D23, obviously with Andor, Mandalorian season 3 trailer, there is Tales of the Jedi shorts. Obviously, a Bad Batch is coming. Ahsoka is coming as well.
Yeah,
here's another one.
Gonna be awesome.
And this isn't Star Wars related, but it is a Lucasfilm property. A Willow official trailer. Do you remember that movie? We're dating ourselves here. The 88 movie, it's a sequel series to the 88 movie, the same name, Willow, stars Warwick Davis as the titular dwarf sorcerer. The second generation of heroes seeks Willow out for help on a rescue mission.
No.
Is that drawn? Google it or whenever you can, right. and you'll go, oh my God.
Yeah.
But that's it for that part. So do you have the trailer pulled up?
I do.
Okay, I'm getting there myself.
Nope.
I don't know about you, but I don't pay for the premium YouTube.
No.
So I have to deal with the ads. Jim laughs at me every time I do. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of music videos and stuff lately, and I've had the urge, but it's like if we're gonna get premium YouTube, then we might as well use that as a streaming service too, you know, for TV.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3. All right, guys, before we get going, sorry. Find the Mandalorian season 3 trailer wherever you can. If you can pull it up on your phone or another way, or pause this, put up another deal, and go and watch it and come back. But find it, because here in 3, 2, 1, press play.
Oh, dude.
This is the one that
Man, his new ship's so freaking sweet.
It is awesome, dude. It's cool that they're together and they both have these. They're going on an adventure.
Yeah. Yeah. The way that ended, season 2 ended, was perfect.
We obviously have to be going to Mandalore.
Right.
That'll be interesting.
So, did the armorer die? Did she get killed?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like we don't know if she did or not. I'm pretty sure. Seems like they were fighting.
Oh, he's got a droid now.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Whoa. Jesus.
So is he going to be fighting against the other Mandos? Is that what we're?
I don't know. I think
fighting with them?
I think he's going to have to figure out what side he's going to choose.
Yeah. Huh. And that ends them going down the wormhole.
Dude.
Man, yeah.
Is that not exciting or what?
Yeah, dude.
I know that we're into a lot of different stuff, but I think we all can agree Mandalorian is one of, our personal 3 favorites.
Right, for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, we all 3 definitely gush over Mando.
Oh my gosh, and Grogu and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're going to see some space fights. We're going to see some cowboy fights.
Yeah.
Mando has a tough decision.
Right. Do
we see Boba Fett?
I don't know about that in this one. Because is Boba going off his planet, or is he just staying there and defending?
I think we see Boba Fett as like a ringer.
Yeah,
he gets into a situation. Boba, I need your help.
Yeah,
come blow this shit up and then go.
Right.
Away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It looked like
sweet. What was the date? Do you know what the date was? The release date?
They just said 2023. I'll take a look on the old Googler.
It'll probably be next May or June or something.
Yeah, they were trying to say this Christmas, and then it got all whacked out. February 2023.
Nice.
So it's not that far away.
No. That'll be good. That's a good downtime. All the sports are done. We'll probably be looking for something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So good date.
We're definitely going to be hitting the gut with all this Andor.
Yeah, right.
And everything else that's coming. And then I mean, we'll probably be still wiping the tears away from Black Panther. That's in November.
You know,
that's
did we talk about Black Adam at all in the last episode? Have we covered Black Adam?
I don't know. I think we might have did a little bit.
Yeah.
But nothing too insane.
Right. Because
it looks really good.
Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate in that.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's his mentor, but he's Dr. Fate, which is, the Doctor Strange of DC's universe. But Dr. Fate's a pretty cool dude. I like him a lot. And I think it'll be sweet to see him. It's interesting they rolled Hawkman in to this. I'd expect Hawkman to be in the Martian if they'd ever throw him in something. I'd expect them to be in like Wonder Woman, Batman, to kind of like boost up that Justice League story. But seeing him in this too, he's freaking cool looking. I think he should be a pretty powerful character. So I don't know. I'd like to go see it. I need to do that. The Rock is Black Adam. Huh?
It'll be one of the first DC movies that I'm like, man, I might have to go to the theaters for this.
Yeah. Yeah. And The Rock is Black Adam is interesting. I don't know, dude. The premise and the whole thing, it looks like a pretty good story. So it might be a hit. And I mean, if people like Shazam, they should like this, especially if they know the background, between those two and how Superman gets rolled into that too.
Well, and it ought to be good. They've been working on this movie since we were in high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not literally, but you know what I mean. They've been working on
Right.
this movie for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got to get together for October though, and we got to talk up some spooky stuff for sure. I've got some figs that are gonna fit
Yes.
right in.
Yes. If you guys are listening, give us some ideas about October. Maybe we'll bring
Yeah.
in some fun interview or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely need to get into something nasty.
Yeah. For sure. We need Perry to do like a Swamp Thing cover, like a deep dive into Swamp Thing or something.
Yes.
That'd be sweet.
Yes, Perry, if you listen to this, you have homework to do.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get on the phone and tell you right now, even though you don't have service.
But guys, that's it for another rousing edition of Epic Nerd Time. Canton, thank you so much for taking time out of your day.
Man.
You've got
Thank
a
you.
lot of craziness going on. You know, our newest fiance here,
Yeah.
dropping all the money on the rings. But guys, as always, it's Epic Nerd Time. I've been your host, Josh Jones, with the Kobe Bryant of TMNT Figure Collecting, Mr. Canton Ford. I'll say this: well wishes, Perry. We miss you. Come home.
Yeah.
Come home. Kill something, and then come home.
Right. Wear your
Guys.
moose skin for the next episode.
But guys, as always, I've been having lots of fun with this show. Hit up Lesser Known Comics. Use promo code EpicNerd15 at checkout and save yourself some dollars. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your month. Don't do nothing. Do